Hi friends. So today we are doing a series of this vivacious people like Lachesis, then cunning people like Tarantula. Now let us consider one more remedy which is very cunning, very interesting, very close to Tarantula. I always tell this remedy is a very close molecule with respect to Tarantula's cunningness, and that is Moschus. Very interesting remedy. The doctrine, see, this video will be a very short video, but I need to clarify Moschus. Otherwise, what will happen is my dear viewers will miss the Moschus in their clinics, and they may be, deceived with tarantulas and lachesis. You need to know Moschus, a small remedy, very interesting remedy. In Mathematical, you will find hysteria is the main keynote of Moschus. Second is unconsciousness, falling on face. It's a remedy for epilepsy, but the EEG reports are normal. This is how we understand hysterical epileptical attacks and all. But let us understand Moschus. We have understood lachesis in the last video, then tarantulas, cunningness of this tarantula, how he makes a trap and how he falls in his own trap. This is how we understood tarantula. And what was the passion of lachesis, the intense passion of lachesis. But in the series of cunningness of Moschus is something which is very interesting. In Kent Sir's Materia Medica, Kent Sir has clearly said it, if I am not wrong, that the medicine Moschus mostly used for spoiled children, spoiled kids. You need to understand what is spoiled. Spoiled means what? Means initially is good, he is spoiled. This is very important. As everybody knows, I have written a book on kids, and the name of the book is Little Angels. And in that book, I have mentioned about the child Moschus with the help of a case. The case itself is illustrated so well with this child. So you will exactly get to know what is exactly the spoiled child, what exactly spoiled child is all about. You'll come to know what is the IPR of this Moschus child. Okay? What is the doctrine signature of Moschus? This Moschus, the musk oil, right? If I'm not wrong, musk oil. Very costly. Very, very costly. But if you would understand Moschus, you need to understand the word precious. If you know what is precious, you will come to know what is Moschus. It is rare. A child born after 9 years of marriage. Rare. A child born after क्या बोलते हैं वो सब कुछ करने के बाद क्या है कौन नवस करने के बाद बच्चा होता है कैसा होता है राजा ए तू ऐसा मत कर or maybe a child who is born after a long for example क्या होता है कि a very high affluent family, and after 18 years of their generation a child is born. The chachu, the chachi, the nana nani, the kaka kaki, everyone only looks at this one single child, and whatever this child wants, it is in his platter like this. Yes, lele. Kya chahiye? Can you imagine a 4-year boy wants a electronic bike which costs around 27, 29,000, 35, 40,000. So the mother said, no, बेटा थोड़ा बड़ा हो फिर मिलेगा. दादा ये मिल जाएगा. Electronic bike, 4 years old child riding on the Salman Khan मैंने प्यार किया. Don't compare that. He's riding a cycle. He's riding a bike. Can you imagine? Huh? One more example I'll give you. I saw a case, the child was suffering from epilepsy. Do you know, I could still recollect this case. I saw this child, first year birthday cake cutting ceremony of this child of 1 year boy. Understand? And there was a darkness all over the hall, and his entry was on a bike. Focus उसके ऊपर से. Dun, 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 ting, 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 ting. And this child came on a bike, that to a remote control bike which had 4 wheels, and he was sitting like this. And this vehicle came, it was focused, everybody was looking at him, and he was like, oh, happy birthday. Okay, so now such type of a child, if the environment, if the IPR is so, servile with this child, it is so surrendering towards this child, whatever the child wants, the whole family is providing. I want chocolate, okay. I want Cadbury's, okay. Now the mother is the one who doesn't spoil the child, mostly. But if the mother is all the same, then gaya kaam se. Mother नहीं खाने का time है. It's the time to have lunch. No chocolate business. Papa, mama, the grandfather gets a box of chocolate in front of him. खाने दो रे, क्या है इसमें? खाना है, chocolate खाना ही है ना. See this Moschus. Now this is what we call as a spoiled child. Now at the time of lunch, if at all you are eating chocolates, that too provided by his grandfather, and that too when the mother has already opposed, resisted, don't do this, this is not done, this is not right, still he gets everything on his platter like this easily. So what he thinks is, whatever I want, I get it. Slowly and steadily this child grows up in an adolescent age. This precious child is very important. The Moschus, the musk oil, which is very rare. It is not found in every deer, my dear friends. It is not found in every deer. It's a rare species. This Moschus feels I am a rare. Whatever, because I am precious. This is the feeling what this Moschus carries. So whatever I say, it has to be there. I want a chocolate. I want a bungalow of chocolate. मिलेगा? No. I want a bungalow of a chocolate on my birthday. Till then I got an electronic bike, but not a bungalow of a chocolate. Now bungalow of a chocolate, घर का chocolate का घर कैसा मिलेगा? भाई नहीं मिलेगा, नहीं होगा. One small thing, and when these people who has spoiled this child, every now and then, whatever you want, I will give it to you. Okay, acha, how many marks did you get in maths? Arey, mother says, arey, he's failed in algebra. 9th standard algebra is failed. चलता है रे, चलता है. Father says, चलता है रे, क्या है उसमें? मैथ्स है, मैथ्स क्या करने वाला है? कैलकुलेटर में के लिए तो सब मिलता है. This is getting spoiled. Every now and then I am getting spoiled. By who? By my peer. This is the crux of Moschus. When a person feels that whatever I want, I get it, so he tries to demand whatever he wants, because every time he gets a positive answer, one single negative answer. चॉकलेट का बंगला चाहिए, पापा मुझे चॉकलेट, तो चॉकलेट का बंगला नहीं मिलेगा बेटा, खलास. He just can't take it. He just can't take it. And he falls down. This is the hysteria. What is hysteria? Excessive emotion, excessive sentimental feeling, which you cannot control, is hysteria. Now, if I want, who don't want anything here in life, I would be also very happy to have a chocolate bungalow. असावा सुंदर सा चॉकलेट सा बंगला, किसको नहीं अच्छा लगता है? किसी को चाहिए. I would like it, I would love it rather. But if I don't get it, My dear friend, if I don't get it, it's okay. I want a Mercedes car. Who doesn't want it? But if I don't get, it's okay. Is important. If I don't get and I don't just want her, I just want it. I just want that. Lost. This exactly happens in Moschus. When you have a habit of getting everything at platter without any hard work, you have a habit of getting it. One small rebuke, one small refusal, one small contradiction, Moschus cannot, because he's not used to it. Hence, I always tell my fellow doctors, my patients, that your child should be a sportsman. He should participate in every sport, at least any single bloody sport, because in sports you get the feeling of loss. You lose with someone. कहीं ना कहीं हारना अच्छी बात होती है, because once you lose a match, you lose a final match, you lose a single match, you find semi-final match. When you lose, you have a habit of bending down. You handing off surrender. Okay, I lost. ठीक है, next time I will try. Is what is needed in a sportsman's spirit. Every time I will win. Every time I will win. And one single loss lands him into trouble. This is what I want to tell you. I'm holding a bat. I don't know to bat, but still the IPR, the environment is allowing him to bat any time. 6 or 4, 6. Actually, he was out 3 times, but nobody bothered that you are out. Now, give your bat to the next one. Your chance will come. Next time, you'll get again a chance. This is not in the case of Moschus. Arey, khel kitna chahiye? Every time he is only batting. What happens? He doesn't have that habit to bend. He doesn't have a habit of losing. He doesn't have a habit of refusals. Whatever I want, I must get it. Nahi mila, bimar. Direct, he collapse on the ground. This is the hysteria of Moschus. And he collapsed because he just can't take it. How could you say no to me, man? Oh my God. Gir gaya. Moschus. So beautiful. No doubt it is a rare species, it is a rare remedy. But nowadays it will be very common, because nowadays I could see so many kids are so precious. I know everyone's child is precious, but the preciousness of these kids are pathological preciousness. Means what? Over. ठीक है ना, तेरे को क्या चाहिए? Whatever you want, I will do it. जो मैंने नहीं किया, मैं मेरे बेटे को नहीं दूंगा. अरे, what is this? Let him be as a. I learned when the coconut falls from the coconut tree into the sea water, let the coconut decide where this coconut should go, in which direction. The tree doesn't just. The tree doesn't guard the coconut. The tree doesn't observe where the coconut is going. This tree just gracefully leaves that coconut into the sand, either in the seashore or in the sea water, and then that coconut itself decides where to go. This is life. This is right life. But what happens in Moschus? No. नहीं. और बिगड़ा देते हैं. No negativity. अच्छा नहीं करने, मत कर. चॉकलेट चाहिए, कर. अरे, you have suffering from caries in your tooth, and still you're giving chocolate. ठीक है ना यार, क्या है, छोड़ ना. What is this? This is not that. So this is where we will find Moschus kids. Suppose now I was 14 years boy. I am getting everything what I want. I want to go have they don't have license, but still if you want to drive a car, okay, drive the car. They have a car. They are driving car at the age of 16, 17 years. They're driving, or you don't have license. ठीक है, पापा देख लेंगे. This is spoiling child. And everything what happens, he has everything in his hand. What happens is, he is driving a car and he falls in love with a girl. And as usual, he feels, अरे मुझे जो चाहिए मुझे मिलता है. I propose that girl. I love you. I want to marry you. Girl says, but I don't marry you. I don't want you. I don't like you. And this Moschus, who doesn't have a habit of listening no. How could she say no to me? Hysteria. Started having fits. Hysterical fainting, hysterical fits. Hysteria is uncontrolled emotions. because you are not exposed to sadness, you are not exposed to loss, you are not exposed to refusals, you are not exposed to hard work, you are not exposed to anything adverse in your life. Everything was absolutely with the flow of your life. Whatever comes from your mouth, it happened. One adverse circumstance and he's lost. This is Moschus. My dear friends, henceforth the videos will be of some different kinds. What I did was Lachesis, then Tarantula, then Moschus. There are some similarities, not some similarities. There is the cunningness of Tarantula I wanted to differentiate with the Moschus, and that dancing, that attitude of the music, dance and all of Tarantula was very close to Lachesis. But Lachesis is very, very, very passionate. That don't forget at all. Wherein Tarantula is not. Okay, threatening is not in Lachesis, and this is how we understand. And in cunningness, Tarantula as well as in Moschus, the spoiled child is very important in Moschus, wherein Tarantula cannot take punishments and Moschus cannot take refusals. You are not, if you are contradicted, you are gone. He cannot, he just can't take refusals in Moschus. So this is how we understand. It's a very wonderful journey in this videos. I love your comments. We just always wait for your comments rather. And if you really like this video, and if you don't really like this video, both like, share and comment. Okay, so next time we will be coming up with some interesting rubric, or maybe a case, or maybe a remedy. Thank you all and love you all.